All right. This is all over my feed. This Tina Peters is all over my feed. Appeals judge seems skeptical of sentence for pro-Trump Colorado clerk Tina Peters. I've heard a lot about it, but me and you talked about it, that you have to understand how the court system is working within this, right? So,
Well, right. Now, when that headline, what it means by the appeals judges are skeptical, they're skeptical of the result of her first trial, right? That's what they
right,
that headline is trying to express. So they're looking at her first trial kind of side-eyed now after lawyers from both sides, you know, gave their case. So what can happen here is the appeals court could rule that the first trial is thrown out and she gets a second new trial,
right,
right?
and
And I
this
believe
is what
under
right.
that she'd be out while
Right.
she
This is
goes
what
through that process.
happens. This is not the same thing, but I'm just using an example. It's like, oh, wait a minute, you didn't read the Miranda rights? Oh, we got to throw it out. I mean, they go to these court cases and say, you didn't do this right because you did. Well, anyway, let's watch this video, but keep
Yeah.
that in mind as we talk about it. Here we go.
Sentenced, the primary conviction being an effort to deceive state elections officials amid a move to allow a data breach of elections equipment. The effort was based on unproven claims of fraud in the 2020 elections. And today, they seem to gain some traction with the judges on a couple of issues. Among them are conviction on one of the charges, a felony, after the jury was instructed on a misdemeanor level conviction. It made 15 months of additional sentencing possible. Also, that the judge would not allow testimony about allegations of election fraud, but talked about Peters' allegations during sentencing. Judge Craig Welling on the Court of Appeals said you don't get to ride both horses. Peters' attorneys were buoyed today.
All right. So
Yeah.
again, from my perspective, what I want to tell everyone is this is how our court system works, and that's why number one, you don't rush it, and if they rushed it, because if the jury was saying, hey, this is a misdemeanor, find her guilty off of that, but if it was actually a felony, then it's not fair because it's like, whoa, they would have considered it more carefully, but a misdemeanor, but it added 15 years. So don't rush the judicial system. They rushed this up, I guess, whatever. But it's going to go specifically how our court systems work.
Right,
All right.
right.
Unless,
And,
of
and
course,
that's
the
and that's the whole thing. And she might be the most wonderful woman on the face of the earth, and so on. All of that goes out the window when you're standing there and there's evidence against you on one side, you're presenting evidence of non-wrongdoing on the other, and it's up to a judge and jury, or now a panel of judges to decide. So
right.
you know, it doesn't matter if you're the most wonderful person in the world. That's our
Yeah,
legal system.
right. For good or bad, but that's how it is. Where
Better or
they look,
worse, that's it.
yeah, where they're looking for certain things. It's like, okay, that wasn't done right, so we could have a new trial. But it's
Right. And also, let me tell you something. A lot of cases get blown because the lawyers don't know how to enter evidence. They don't know how to present things to the court. They don't know it's a very detailed system.
right,
And
right.
if attorney goes in there half cocked and doesn't know what they're doing, they'll blow the case, and then they can rant and rave that this was unfair, that was unfair, whatever it is. But it was the attorney that ruined the case for the client. And this happens not for
Right.
anything. This happens quite a bit.
All
So
right. Yeah.
just
I will.
throwing it out there.
I think our point or my point is follow the story, but understand what's really going on. Because did you hear any about this? That the reason why part of the appeal is that the jury says, hey, it's just a misdemeanor, just a misdemeanor. I'll say, fine, guilty, fine, but it was a felony. But these are the things. Not that she's a great person, not that she's a patriot, not that it's unfair. That's what they're doing. That's what they're talking about. Thanks for checking us out. Don't forget to go to georgemagazine.com and sign up for the Dispatch. It's free. Get the emails and the news stories. And check us out Monday through Friday, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You can check us out on Facebook and YouTube. We'll see you then.